Good morning, President Ibrahim Traore. The message I bring to you this morning is this. I and other well-meaning Africans would appreciate it if you can ban the US, France, and other foreign countries that cannot be trusted from coming into Burkina Faso permanently. We don't want them in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso stance is clear. We don't trust them and we are not ready to trade with them, and we are also not interested in what they have to say. We know how these countries operate. Prevention is better than cure. I'm also aware that the foreign delegates that was sent by Donald Trump recently to come to Burkina Faso, you did not grant them audience. Instead, you sent some of your government officials to go and converse with them. That's okay. But it's better if they are not allowed to come into the country at all. Because among your government officials, it's not all of them that can be trusted. There's always that betrayer in the crowd. I'm not saying all of them are betrayers, but there's always that betrayer in the crowd, that weak link. Once they're able to spot out that person that they can easily use to betray you, they will not hesitate to use that person against you because their goal is one, to take you out. So to prevent all this from happening, it's better you don't permit them into the country. Let them just be doing anything they want to do from their country. Let them know that their presence is not welcomed in Burkina Faso and the other countries in the Sahel. I expect every other leader in the Sahel region to do the same thing. Let the foreigners know that they are not welcomed in Africa, regardless of whatever they are coming to say. Their mission is one. Any other thing that they are coming with is a camouflage, and we are aware of it. President Ibrahim Traore, your safety and your protection means a lot to us. We don't want anything to happen to you. So the best thing is to prevent it from happening. It will not take anything to ban them permanently from entering Burkina Faso and the remaining countries in the Sahel. These people would not hesitate to use any means to take you out, be it poisoning the atmosphere, poisoning your food, or using somebody that is close to you to get you down. So please, President Ibrahim Traore, ban them permanently from coming into Burkina Faso and the remaining countries in the Sahel.
Nigeria. In this country.
To your tent, O Africa, I see the hot. This video you are watching is first electric car manufacturer in Africa, and this is happening live in Burkina Faso. This is the work of Captain Ibrahim Traore. Ever since he emerged as the leader of Burkina Faso, this man has been doing wonders. He has transformed Burkina Faso to something that even Westerners did not even see coming. They didn't even imagine that this kind of thing will ever happen in Africa. Lo and behold, it is happening, and it has happened. You see what this man is doing in his country. Unlike Nigeria, we have a company, a Nigerian man, an Igbo man from Biafra land that is manufacturing car in Nigeria, innocent. Simply because this man is an Igbo man, that is why Nigerian government don't want to put an end importing of cars. You hardly see Nigerian government patronizing their own people. You hardly see a Nigerian government patronizing the manufacturers of all different goods in their own country because they are Igbo people. You see, we are talking about unification of Africa, revolution. This same revolution we are shouting for Africa's continent, the continent of Africa as a whole. We are still passing through those kind of things in our own country, in a country we call our own as Nigeria. Some people are passing through hell the way Africans are passing through hell in the hands of the Westerners. That is the same way Igbo people in Nigeria, Biafran people in Nigeria are passing through hell in the hands of Nigerian government. Imagine recently Nigerian government went and locked over 5,000 shops that sells medicine. All this medicine medicine that you can take whenever you are sick and you get hit. They lock their shops, alleging that these people are selling fake drugs. Lo and behold, we discovered that there is nothing like fake drugs. They're just using those means to extort money from these innocent traders. Very dark man went there a few weeks ago and discovered that all these are fabricated lies. And he even found out that NAFDAC of the country are collecting 700,000 naira from these people. And as a matter of fact, they have collected 700,000 naira from about 1,000 persons. And that's about 700 million naira, extorting money from the citizens of the country to enrich yourselves. Is that one a government? Look at what this man is doing. He is not taxing his people. He is not extorting money from his people. He is selling natural resources. He is using the natural resources in his country to develop his country. And then again, employing his youth, creating job opportunities for the citizens of Burkina Faso. Unlike in Nigeria, the only thing that our government are after is after their own pocket. Instead of them to create job opportunities for the youth, they will go about destroying even the jobs that the innocent youths create for themselves. Imagine closing 5,000 shops. And after Very Dark Man exposed these people, guess what they did? They went back to that market to say that there is no window in this market. It's because there is no window. That is why we are collecting money from you people. We are finding you people because there is no window in your shops. What does that have to do with the news that they are selling fake drugs? What of those drugs that you people carried out from these people's shop? Where are they? You people sold it to enrich yourself simply because they are Igbo people. We hear that almost every state in Nigeria where Igbo men are doing this messing business, that they are extorting money from these people. That is the country we find ourselves. I know people that are not from Nigeria are equally watching my videos. So I want you guys to know that what Africans are passing through in the hands of the Westerners, some parts of Nigeria are passing through such in the hands of the so-called Nigerian politicians. That is the type of country we find ourselves into. And that is why I know that some of you might have heard Biafra agitation, that Biafra leader is in detention, known as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and there's also a Biafra prime minister that is in detention in Finland. This is, as a matter of fact, the same thing that Burkina Faso leader is trying to liberate Africa from, is what these people are fighting to liberate their people from, but they are being hijacked by the so-called Nigerian government. You see, we still have a long way to go. Innocent is manufacturing cars in Nigeria. How many Nigerians are patronizing Innocent? They are busy importing cars all the way from out of the country to Nigeria, buying foreign cars, but you hardly see all these car exporters and importers buying cars from their own persons. You see it? This is happening in Burkina Faso. It's not about, bringing foreign, experts and technicians to come and, do all these things for them. Burkina Faso citizens are the ones taking control of these particular stuffs. They are the one manufacturing this. They are the one doing, even if they should bring someone from America or from Asia or any country, at least it is happening in their own country. The finished goods from startup to its finish is happening in Burkina Faso. That is what we want. Unlike in Nigeria, when you discover that a guy manufactures cars, you see UK people, they come and carry this guy to UK because they don't want good things to happen in Nigeria. Immediately they discover someone manufactures aeroplane, they will rush to pick that person. You don't ask yourself that question. Why are UKs interested in picking a single Nigerian youth who manufactures anything in Nigeria at all? Why are they not, bringing those companies, at least have your own company in this country? Eh? Hey, have your branch in Africa. Develop it in that particular country. Equip that young talent guy that you just see. And instead of you to pick that child all the way from Nigeria to UK, bring that your own company to Nigeria. And then again, the first speaker in this particular video you are watching said that Ibrahim Traore should ban anything that have to do with coming into his country by all these Westerners, that he should ban Americans, France from coming into Burkina Faso. I think this guy is on point. Reason why I say that this guy is on point, because of the threat to this man's life. Remember, people wey don't buy no know wetin dey happen for this earth. In case you don't understand my let me say my broken, I said dead ones, people that have passed away, are not even aware of what is happening, and it is only death that can obstruct someone's vision. As someone that has vision and the mission to restore stability in terms of economy and other things, that is economic stability in your country, it is only someone that is alive that can achieve his or her aim or purpose. As you have vision and mission to make Burkina Faso a great, and equally to deliver Africans from this Western colonialism, I think you expected, it is very vital for you to know that you have to be alive to ensure that all these things come into emancipation. At least obstruct or in fact put a ban to these people's coming into your country. I think is a welcome development. Yes, I love what that guy said. It's a very nice advice. And then again, we equally saw a video. I think I saw this video yesterday. We saw this particular video where a truck, I think it is the same in African country, was heading from one, I think I heard Togo, from Togo to Burkina Faso or something weird about. But I think it's one country that is very close to Burkina Faso. This way we anticipated, they were already entering Burkina Faso. Like, when you see truck plying on the road and you think that they are carrying goods, exporting from one country to the other, provider is African country. Lo and behold, these people intercepted this particular truck and they discovered that these are terrorists that were being shipped in Burkina Faso. And guess what? Look at the way this particular truck we are covered. Unfortunately, these people, in fact, fortunately to the people of Burkina Faso, this thing was discovered in time. To me, I wouldn't, even if you lie to me, or let me say, tell me the truth that, Christy, look at this particular truck. This is thing you are seeing like this are feed with human being. I will tell you is a lie, because what in the name of polythene bag are you? What in the name of God are you doing inside this particular truck? Look at the way the lorry was covered with polythene bag. How do they manage to breathe? Or does it mean they have oxygen in their nose which they are using to breathe? Come on, friend, I don't understand what is going on. I don't know how some people, I don't know how to put it. Because how can a black man choose to enter into Burkina Faso just for a terrorist, purposes? You are just going there to eliminate, to kill. What is going on? Well, let me not dwell much on this aspect. The only thing we know is that may God keep the Burkina Faso leader known as Ibrahim Traore safe. But he who God is guiding, you are expected to equally help yourself. It's very vital. Put to an end all this coming in and going out of all this USA. You should not trust them. Using Gaddafi as an instance. So we have to tread with caution. Please, President Ibrahim Traore, we wish you nothing but all the very best and age in longevity.